Galactic Council Station, orbiting the neutral world of Nexus Prime. The story opens with Ambassador Tom Reed, Earth's first diplomatic representative to the Galactic Council, preparing for the most important negotiation in human history. Humanity has been trying to join the galactic community for 3 years since first contact. The other species see humans as primitive newcomers who barely mastered faster-than-light travel. Tom meets with the Galactic Council's ruling body, consisting of 5 major alien races: the tall, blue-skinned Altans, who control most trade routes; the insectoid hive, who manage communications; the crystalline Nexari, who oversee technology; the reptilian Corax, who handle security; and the ancient gas beings called the Veil, who serve as mediators. The meeting goes badly. The aliens dismiss human requests for equal membership. They offer only associate status, essentially making Earth a colony that provides raw materials and cheap labor. Tom politely but firmly rejects the insulting offer, explaining that humanity seeks partnership, not servitude. That night, Tom is found dead in his quarters. The official report claims accidental exposure to toxic atmosphere. But Captain Lisa Park, head of Tom's security detail, discovers evidence of foul play. The room's air systems were deliberately tampered with. Security footage was erased. Tom's personal communicator, containing recordings of secret alien discussions, is missing. The Galactic Council refuses to investigate further. They quickly announce that Tom's death was unfortunate but natural, and that Earth's application for membership is thus permanently rejected due to incompatible biology and aggressive tendencies. When news reaches Earth, the reaction is swift and unanimous. Every nation, every leader, every citizen understands the message. Humanity is not welcome among the stars. They murdered Earth's representative and covered it up. President Kate Wilson addresses the world. They wanted us to stay quiet and accept scraps from their table. They thought one dead human would make the rest of us bow down. They were wrong. Earth transforms overnight from a divided world into a unified war machine. The murder of Ambassador Reed becomes humanity's rallying cry. Scientists, soldiers, engineers, and citizens unite with singular purpose. Show the galaxy that humans cannot be pushed around. General Mike Stone takes command of the newly formed Terran Defense Force. Earth's military might seems laughable compared to the galactic powers. Humanity has only basic laser weapons, primitive shields, and a handful of small warships. The aliens have energy weapons that can destroy planets, shields that deflect anything humans can shoot, and massive fleets that span multiple star systems. But humans have something the aliens lost long ago: the ability to innovate under pressure, and the willingness to fight dirty when survival is at stake. Dr. Anna Chun leads Earth's crash program to reverse engineer captured alien technology. Human engineers work day and night, not to copy alien designs, but to find their weaknesses. They discover that alien shields work perfectly against energy weapons, but struggle with solid projectiles. Alien sensors can track heat and energy signatures, but miss cold, passive objects. Earth's factories retool to mass produce primitive kinetic weapons, railguns that fire dense metal slugs at incredible speeds, stealth missiles that run cold until the final approach, and drone swarms that overwhelm sophisticated defense systems through sheer numbers. Meanwhile, Earth's intelligence services launch a psychological warfare campaign. They hack into alien communication networks and spread a simple message: "You murdered our diplomat. Now you will face the consequences." The aliens dismiss these threats as empty posturing from a backward species. Captain Park discovers more evidence about Reed's murder through her own investigation. The assassination was ordered by the Corax military leadership, who saw humanity as a potential threat to their position as the galaxy's enforcers. The other council races knew about the plan, but chose to look the other way. Earth's shipyards work around the clock to build humanity's first true war fleet. The ships look crude compared to elegant alien vessels, angular, heavily armored, bristling with kinetic weapons and missile pods. But they're built with human engineering principles: redundancy, durability, and the ability to keep fighting even when severely damaged. As Earth prepares for war, aliens across the galaxy watch with amusement. The Galactic Council's military advisors calculate that humanity's entire fleet could be destroyed in hours. They plan a quick demonstration of power to put the upstart humans back in their place. They have no idea what's coming. Asterisk, humanity strikes without warning or declaration of war. Earth's philosophy is simple. The aliens murdered their diplomat, so they forfeited any right to civilized treatment. The first target is a Corax military station guarding a major trade route. The aliens expect human ships to approach directly, allowing their superior weapons and shields to easily destroy the primitive human fleet. Instead, Earth's forces use tactics the galaxy has never seen. Human ships approach from multiple directions at once, using asteroids and space debris for cover. When the Corax raise their shields and prepare to fire, they're hit by thousands of kinetic projectiles, simple metal rods, accelerated to incredible speeds by magnetic launchers. The alien shields, designed to stop energy beams, are overwhelmed by solid impacts. Human railgun slugs punch through Corax armor like paper. The entire station is destroyed in minutes, with minimal human losses. News of the attack shocks the galactic community. How did the primitive humans destroy a heavily defended military base so easily? The Corax demand immediate retaliation, claiming this proves humanity's aggressive and uncivilized nature. Earth's next targets are carefully chosen for maximum psychological impact. Human forces hit alien supply depots, communication relays, and isolated outposts. Each attack follows the same pattern: fast, brutal, and completely one-sided. The humans arrive without warning, destroy everything in their path, and disappear before reinforcements arrive. The aliens begin to realize they're facing something new and dangerous. Human tactics are unlike anything in their military databases. Humans don't fight honorably in organized formations with energy weapons. They use ambushes, hit-and-run attacks, and weapons that bypass sophisticated defenses. Commander Rick Taylor leads Earth's Special Forces in boarding actions against alien ships. Human soldiers use powered armor and kinetic weapons to cut through alien crews trained for energy-based combat. The psychological effect is devastating. Alien species that have ruled the galaxy for centuries suddenly face enemies they can't predict or counter. The Galactic Council meets in emergency session. The Altan trade princes complain about disrupted shipping routes. The Hive's communication networks are under constant attack. The Nexari demand to know how humans developed such effective technology so quickly. The Corax military leadership finally admits they ordered Reed's assassination, hoping to spark a brief conflict that would justify crushing humanity completely. Instead, they've unleashed something they don't understand and can't control. Asterisk. The galactic community realizes too late that they're not facing a primitive species throwing a tantrum. They're fighting humans, a race that evolved through millions of years of warfare, predation, and survival against impossible odds. Earth's war machine reaches full production. Human shipyards launch new vessels every day, each one incorporating lessons learned from previous battles. The ships get faster, tougher, and more deadly with each generation. Admiral James Cross takes command of Earth's main battle fleet. Strategy is simple but effective. Hit the aliens everywhere at once, force them to spread their superior forces thin, then concentrate human attacks on isolated targets. The aliens try to adapt. They modify their shields to stop kinetic projectiles and update their sensors to track human stealth technology. But every alien countermeasure is met by new human innovations. Earth's engineers seem to develop solutions faster than the galaxy, can implement defenses. Human ground forces prove equally devastating. When aliens try to recapture lost bases, they face human soldiers who fight with a ferocity that terrifies species accustomed to civilized warfare. Humans don't surrender when outnumbered. They fight harder. They don't retreat when wounded. They become more dangerous. The war's turning point comes when Earth captures an intact Corex dreadnought. Human engineers reverse engineer the ship's technology, not to copy it, but to find new weaknesses to exploit. They discover that alien power systems can be overloaded by specific electromagnetic pulses, and that alien hull materials become brittle when exposed to certain chemical compounds. Armed with this knowledge, Earth develops new weapons designed specifically to counter alien advantages. Human virus bombs infect alien computer systems and turn their own weapons against them. Chemical warfare agents dissolve alien armor and disable their advanced materials. The Galactic Council tries to negotiate, offering humanity full membership and reparations for Reed's murder. Earth's response is broadcast across the galaxy. You had your chance for peace. You chose murder instead. Now you face the consequences. President Wilson explains Earth's position to the galaxy. We offered friendship and received assassination. We sought partnership and were offered slavery. You taught us that the universe respects only strength. Consider this lesson learned. The psychological impact on alien species is profound. For the first time in their history, they face enemies who refuse to follow established rules of warfare. Humans fight like apex predators unleashed in a galaxy of herbivores. 1 year after Tom Reed's murder, the Galactic Council faces complete collapse. Human forces have captured or destroyed most major alien military installations. Trade routes are cut, communication networks are compromised, and entire star systems have fallen under Earth's control. The aliens finally understand what they awakened. Humans aren't just another spacefaring species. They're the galaxy's apex. Predators evolved on a death world where only the strongest and smartest survive. Every other galactic race evolved on peaceful worlds and lost their killer instincts long ago. The Corax military, once the galaxy's most feared force, surrenders after their homeworld's orbital defenses are destroyed in a single human assault. The insectoid hive retreats to their deep space colonies. The Altans offer tribute in exchange for protection. The crystalline Nexari share their advanced technology, hoping to buy mercy. Only the ancient Veil attempt to broker peace. These gas beings, older than any other species, recognize what's happening. They contact Earth directly with a simple message. We understand now. You are the galaxy's new apex species. What are your terms? General Stone meets with the surviving alien leaders aboard a captured Galactic Council station. The same chamber where Tom Reed was humiliated now hosts humanity's terms for ending the war. Earth's demands are simple but absolute. Complete surrender of all alien military forces, reparations for damages caused by the war, and the establishment of human colonies in every star system previously controlled by the Galactic Council. Most importantly, every alien species must acknowledge that the assassination of Ambassador Reed was an act of unprovoked murder. The alien representatives have no choice but to agree. Their fleets are destroyed, their worlds are defenseless, and their people live in terror of human retaliation. President Wilson addresses the galaxy for the final time. You wanted to know if humanity deserved a place among the stars. You have your answer. We don't ask for permission anymore. The story concludes with the establishment of the new Terran Empire. Humanity doesn't rule through fear or oppression. They simply make it clear that any threat to human interests will be met with overwhelming force. The galaxy's former rulers become junior, partners in a human-dominated civilization. Ambassador Reed's memorial is built on the former Galactic Council station. The inscription reads, "Tom Reed, Earth's first diplomat. His murder taught the galaxy what happens when you underestimate humanity." Captain Park, now Earth's Director of Galactic Intelligence, reflects on how quickly everything changed. One murdered diplomat transformed humanity from hopeful newcomers into the galaxy's dominant power. The aliens thought they were dealing with primitive upstarts who could be intimidated into submission. Instead, they awakened something they couldn't control or defeat: human nature itself. The final scene shows human colonies spreading across the galaxy, each one protected by orbital defense platforms and patrol fleets. Alien species that once dismissed humanity as backward primitives now study human culture and technology, trying to understand how Earth became the galaxy's new apex civilization. The message is clear. Humanity doesn't fight wars to prove points or gain territory. When humans go to war, they fight for total victory. And when someone murders their diplomats, they make sure the galaxy never forgets the lesson. Theme: the story explores how humanity's evolutionary background as persistence hunters and tribal warriors gives them advantages that peaceful alien civilizations can't match. When pushed too far, humans don't just fight back. They completely overwhelm their enemies through superior tactics, innovation, and sheer determination. Asterisk: